Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Thursday, 24th of February, I believe. And, I don't know. I was thinking about it this morning and feeling like I don't exactly know what's going on in the house right now. And I haven't. It's just hard to understand the dynamics completely unless you really drill down and watch it deeply. And I have to have a list of who's who in the house and what they're doing. And right now, I just don't know for sure. I think, first of all, we got 3 people nominated. So there's even a question of, can everybody vote? Some people are saying there's a rumor that Kato and Natalie can't vote because they were safe. But I don't know. Kato apparently said this, and I don't know why that would be the case. I don't know why suddenly, because you're safe, you don't get to vote. Paul was safe for how many weeks? He was still voting in 19. I think it's one of those things where someone in the house says something with a little bit of authority and everybody just buys it as the fact. Just like the whole thing where Tom keeps saying that Anthony was the mole or a mole. It's like, what purpose did that serve if he was a mole? How would that be? I don't understand. Anthony participated, did everything that a regular house guest would do, and then apparently just announced he was leaving. We still don't know the circumstances. I thought they'd show it last night, but they didn't. They're not going to show it till Friday. So Friday's show is going to have to show the fallout from Ricky not using the power veto, Anthony leaving, Ryan having to make another nomination, having to play another power veto ceremony. Any of the, stuff that goes on while all this is happening, all the social stuff, not to mention just the competition. And then they're going to have to do an eviction. So, there's a lot. I'm just surprised that they're going to squeeze it all into an hour show and then do a live eviction. It's understand that what we have seen at this point on the show has happened through probably Sunday. I'm guessing the power veto meeting was Sunday. We know the competition, based on what they said in the House, was Saturday. So the meeting was probably Sunday. So we're going to see Monday through Friday on Friday's show. That's a lot of stuff, especially when, someone's left the house and the fallout from that and having to redo all that stuff. All right, I'm starting to talk in a circle. So it's just hard to get a grasp on what exactly is going on. But I think, and the number of votes. So assuming that everybody can vote that's eligible, there's 7 people that are eligible to vote. That includes Natalie and Kato. So it's 5 without Natalie and Kato. It's 7 with Natalie and Kato. If it's 5, they only need 3 votes to evict somebody. That's assuming not a split vote between 3 people. I'm just assuming if it was a 2-2. You could vote. You need to lock down to be sure that someone's going to get evicted. You either need, I'm going with the 7 votes. I'm assuming that Kato and Natalie can vote. They need 4 votes in all. They need 4 people to vote for somebody to evict them for sure. If by chance the votes get split, it could be 2, 2, and 3. So it could be 3 votes to evict, but that would mean 2 people would have to vote. Or you get 3, 3, and 2. No, 3, 3, and 1. And in which case Ryan would break a tie. It sounds like Ricky and Natalie. See, this is where I need my chart, just because I need to see the faces to remember who I'm not thinking about. But they're back in the back bedroom, in the side bedroom. the gold-colored one, and Tamar's in there as well, and they are planning to vote out Jonathan, to blindside Jonathan, which is not obviously what what Jonathan wants or what Ryan wants. Ryan, Joey, and Jonathan seem to be in a bit of an alliance. The Natalie and Lolo. Oh, Lolo also. Yeah, Lolo. What did I say? Lolo, Ricky, and Tamar are in that back bedroom. And Natalie, I think. So they're not. That's, I think, their plan. There's your four: Lolo, Natalie, Tamar, and Ricky. Whatever they want to do is what's going to happen. There's 4 votes. Assuming, again, that Natalie gets to vote. And they plan to vote. But even if they don't get to vote, if Natalie doesn't get to vote, they only need 3 to evict. And then you've got Ricky and Lolo and Tamar. The problem is Tamar is all hot and bothered about Candy. She so does not want Candy in this house. And she claims it's not personal, but everybody in the world, except for Tamar, feels like it's personal. And I mean the fans watching and the people in the house are all like, yeah, no, this is personal. She's got personal issues with Candy. That's going to blow up soon enough. It has kind of. There was no major drama last night that I saw. Tamar kept giving people grief. She's convinced that Ricky talked to Candy alone in a room after the Power Veto meeting. She saw him coming out of a room, and Candy was the only one in there, and this is what she says. And Ricky's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Candy wasn't the only one in there. I wasn't talking alone to her, but she just keeps saying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Then they have, we forgive each other, but she still said, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. I don't know. She is all about, I would not want Tamar as an alliance member because she doesn't trust anybody, and she is going to grill you. She's blown up at Natalie. She gave Natalie grief for talking to her in the bathroom last night at one point. She's like, what are you in here talking to her? And she's like, she just walked in while I was sitting here, kind of a thing. Yeah. Tamar is a lot of emotion and she talks about how she's calm at home and everything. Well, she's not calm on the show. So, I'm not sure where Tom and Kato fall. I think they want to get rid of Candy. I don't think they want, but it. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think Jonathan may go. Now, I don't know what Big Brother wants. Actually, if you think about it, production-wise, would you rather keep? If you got to pick between the two, if you got to pick between Jonathan and Candy, for them, for TV watchability, and for people wanting to watch drama, I think they'd rather keep Candy in the house, just to drive Tamar insane. So, I know that Jonathan's not expecting to go, or he may be getting paranoid, or some people don't think that CBS wants to lose Jonathan because he's such a big character. I don't know what the big deal is. He's not a nice guy enough, but nice enough guy, but doesn't, I'm not that impressed. So, yeah, I think Jonathan's going to go. That's my guess. And then once he's gone and the house has reshuffled and figured it out, I think we'll get a better grasp of what's going on in the house. Just right now, it's a little bit too hard to figure out. The votes will tell a lot about where people stand, and then the fallout and the reworking after the first eviction will definitely give us a better feel about how the house lines up. First of all, that some of them will have to show their cards, so to speak, and some people won't do things that are expected, or even if they won't know who voted technically. But yeah. So that's on Friday. We've got all day today for them to work on stuff. And I am waiting for these people to walk across the road slowly while I turn. Okay. God, people. And you're supposed to yield to pedestrians, but let's walk a little bit faster across the road, please. All right. Yes, don't you guys enjoy it? So, that's what I got for you guys. Nothing's going to happen today because the show's tomorrow, so it should be just a plotting day and Tamar getting mad at people for talking to Candy day would be my prediction. And, no show tonight, show tomorrow night, and then I think a show Sunday night as well, and we do our live podcast on Saturday. So, yeah, busy. Enjoy your Big Brother free day as far as on TV show. I will. And there will be, okay, so wrapping this up here as I'm parking my car. There will be a commercial at the end of this. I didn't mention that at my other thing. I'm doing this testing I've been doing since December. Just, I don't care if you listen to it or not. Whatever. I'm making a tiny fraction of pennies for it playing, and I'm kind of curious to see how it pans out. After Celebrity Big Brother is over, I'll look and say, was it worth the potential annoyance to people that listen to this to play those, to make, $15 or $20? That's what I'll have to decide. So that's where that sits. And what else? I don't know. I don't have. Yeah, I need to shout out my patrons. I still haven't done it, but I'm thinking of you, but I don't have my list with me, so I won't be shouting you out. And I don't know. How do you guys feel about Big Brother? Are you enjoying it so far? I have a confession. I didn't watch all of last night's show. I honest to goodness, kind of half watched, half fast forwarded through most of the show. I just didn't feel like I was going to learn anything. I didn't feel I should trust whatever CBS chose to spoon-fed me about what's going on. I feel like I know more based on what has happened on the feed so far than what they would choose to show me. Just like, they show the alliances at the beginning, and we're like, oh, look, this is an alliance. Like, no, bullshit, that wasn't an alliance. That's not an alliance. There is not a 6-person alliance in that house. They're quite fractured right now. So, yeah, don't trust the editing. Not that it's their fault. They're making a TV show, but for my purposes, I don't need to see what the CBS show is up to. Watch Ricky stack the gold bars and win the competition. And I knew he didn't use it. All right, so with that, I am done. I will sign off. I will talk to you guys later on. I hope you have a good Thursday. If anything breaking happens, I'll let you know. Don't think anybody else is leaving, and I don't really care what Anthony has to say anymore now that he's in Davos, Switzerland. Little insider thing. I updated my little cast list with names and what their status was, and I tweeted it. It's on BigBrotherGossip.com. And over Anthony's grayed out block, I put a little red flag with the white cross on it, and someone was like, obviously I was kind of doing it silly tongue-in-cheek, what I expected said, what was there a medical emergency, what's going on? I was like, no, that's the flag of Switzerland, guys. So I just put a flag of Switzerland over Ricky's spot since he's gone out of the house and he went to Switzerland. So that's what that's about. All right, out of here. Talk to you tomorrow or later today if something really amazing happens, but probably not. Hope you have a good one. See ya. Bye-bye.